Neither can. Oh, it's not even. Is it working here?
It does work, however, they have to remember to press play.
Oh, okay. Is that what's happened? They haven't pressed play. Right, guys. Put your bands around that part of your legs, so above your kneecap. What I might do is. I knew I was going to get
turns to whistle.
something. I know, I don't tend to forget my, I've got a vanilla yogurt.
Oh, that's you.
Yes.
Is that then the speaker?
My breakfast lunch, high protein.
How was the first? Old.
And then lie yourselves down, sit yourselves down.
Usual. But I was in more pain today.
And just let your body relax for a while. Just to focus on your breathing. The breath, the flop, the breathing, Pilates breathing in through the nose, out through the mouth. Starting to allow your spine to settle down. Begin to open out through the ribcage to the sides of your body. On the breath in and on the breath out, you lower your back gently towards the floor. A little tilt in the pelvis. So you just feel a little engagement from lower belly to the base of your spine. And as you breathe in, you release it back out again. Okay. Phone or nothing.
We followed.
Few more breaths. 9 complete breaths into the nose. Expand through that rib cage. Exhale. Squeeze the belly. Close the rib cage back down. Feel the shoulders relaxing. Take one more breath. Slide your feet a little bit closer in towards your bottom. And we're going to roll the hips up into a bridge when you're ready. Lifting the bottom, lifting the spine one by one. Holding a lovely deep breath at the top. And exhale, roll it back down. So let's just mobilize this spine. You breathe in at the bottom, you breathe out to lift, you breathe in to hold, you breathe out to roll out. So just nice and easy, simple, wake up of the back. So when you next hit the ground, just heel toe your feet a little bit wider, bringing your knees with you and carry on. So you start to get a little bit of resistance in the outer thighs. And then as you lift your hips up to the sky, just open those knees a tiny bit wider. And then just releasing slightly as you lower yourself back down. And I want you to really feel that imprint of the spine as you lift. Big elevation and squeeze of the butt at the top. And on the roll out, we try and undulate through that spine, squeezing the belly and allow your bottom to hit the ground. So that light little lower back gap occurs. And then you imprint and lift back up. Start to open your knees a little bit wider. So keep that tension running through the outer thighs all the time. I reckon people have been stealing my bands. Band feeds.
My band collection's bigger than it used to be. Probably only a small.
3 more. Open those knees a little bit wider. We've got to start feeling a little bit of discomfort straight away. Now, your 2 more reps. On your last one, of course, we hold the bridge up in the air. So we roll all the way up, big squeeze in those glutes, open those knees, and let's just pump those knees out and in. Just little tiny movements. Keep the elevation of the hips. See if you can just push through your feet, lift a little bit wider. Don't worry if you start to roll at the outer edges of your feet. It mobilizes your ankles a little bit more. Keep breathing in through the nose, out through the mouth. Lift your hips a little bit higher. Give me 10 more little squeezes out. Keep going. Last 4, 3, 2, 1 more. And then exhale, roll all the way down to the floor. Take a breath in as your spine releases to neutral. Exhale, imprint your spine. Lift your legs up to tabletop. Leaving your right leg where it is. tap your left foot to the floor, put it up, leave your left leg where it is, and tap your right foot to the floor. So remember the rules of tabletop. It's a 90-degree angle. And what I don't want you to do is lower your heels towards your bottom and do little taps there. That's nice and easy. We don't like easy. You want to push from your hips so your thighs engaging. Your opposite leg wants to be pulled with it, but you're preventing that. Pushing your back flat into the ground. Squeeze deep into your lower belly. I'm going to go 8 more. Please keep it nice and slow. Remember, it's all about slowing everything down. Last 5. 4. 3. Last 2. 1 more. And then pop those feet down onto the floor. Slide your fingertips round to the side of the hand. Inhale, lift your chin to your chest. Exhale, curl up into a crunch. Then do an extra reach to the outside of your knees. Bring your fingertips back and lower everything back down. Inhale, roll chin to chest, lift up. Exhale, squeeze. Inhale, return. Exhale, lower down. 4 points to this crunch. Up for 1. Reach for 2. Fingers back for 3. Exhale, roll down 4. So when you do that roll down, it only starts to roll down once your fingers are back by your head. So you keep that reach, you keep your crunch, and then you allow it to go back down when your fingers get to your head. Now, see a lot of legs doing nothing. Take your feet and knees a little bit wider. Keep the tension running through the back. And go 4 more of these. Nice little squat in the neck, then a big squeeze. Reach a little bit further if you can. Hold that crunch before you roll it out. So after your last reach to the outside of the knees, bring your hands back to your head. Support it, open your elbows, hold it. Now open your knees a little bit wider. And slightly little squeezes. Keep going, keep going. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Open your knees. 3, 2, 1. Release it off. Take your arms wide, tap in line with your shoulders, palms up, extend through the elbows, pull the shoulder blades apart, feel that lengthening. Now we're going to roll our hips back up into a bridge. So if you need to tuck your feet back underneath a little bit more, do so, because otherwise you're going to end up with a bit of hamstring cramp. And now we're going to work those thighs, we're going to do a pull. So we're going to pull the left knee into the chest, pop the left foot down, and then swap to the right knee and pop it down. So the whole idea here is that when you shift your weight from one side to the other, your hips stay absolutely still.
So it's just polonised bands who are working down then, or
What's going on? Yeah.
bands kind of sliding down.
Slide it back up.
You put a stapler.
I think it happens more with the bare legs.
No,
Tom, get your hips high up. There we go. Right, 6 more taps.
I mean, it is removing the hair from my thighs while I'm doing it. But
It's
benefit.
Pull those knees further in if you can. Tuck them a little bit further. Last couple of breaths. And then pop the feet down, lift the hips up one more time, and then roll back out to the floor. Imprint that spine, lift your knees to tabletop. So if your spine has rolled down, bring it back to a knee, take your knees a bit wider, bring your feet together, and lift your feet a little bit higher. So if you look up to your legs, you want that lovely diamond shape. Let's rock over 3/4 of the way to the right, eye gaze to the left, shoulders pressed to the floor, inhale back to center, exhale to the left, eye gaze to the right, keep those shoulders pinned, and you've got your weights underneath.
I've got one, I'm just negotiating the other one.
What is it?
I've got one inside now.
Oh, for no reason.
Yeah, well, head rush. I've got one for 3.
Okay, Okay, so feet will start to drop lower. Lift those feet a little bit higher. Make your levers a little bit longer. So you're working a little bit deeper. They naturally will bend because they get tired and they start to drop. So just be wary of that. Okay, give me one more each side. Do one more to the right, one more to the left. Then we pause in the center. Take a lovely deep breath in. Lower your legs to the right, halfway or 3/4 of the way down. And give me some little press pulses. Opening those knees and closing those knees. Keep the feet glued together. So we're doing little butterfly positions. 10, 9, 8. Left shoulder blades in the ground. 5. Squeeze your belly. Control this through your abs. Last 1. Roll back to the middle. Keep those feet high. Over to the left. Eye gaze to the right. Squeezing that belly. Open the knees. Let's press there. So really open. 10, 9. Squeeze your tummies. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. We come back to center. We now take our legs high, opening our legs a little bit wider and V shape. Open a little bit wider, turn the toes down, turn your toes out, and just press your legs open. Now you might just want to keep your legs here if your tummy's starting to feel this. If you want more, push your legs to 45 degrees and keep pressing out. So work those outer thighs. Now what I don't want to see are knees being left behind. Open the knees, make sure they're out in line. Get your knees a little bit wider. 10, knees, 8, 7. Drop your legs a little bit lower if you can. 4, 3, 2. Lift them up and give them a little hug in. Little roll side to side on that lower back. Now roll to the left side. And come to the other side. Okay, we do the same on this side. We're going to work on the right outer thigh and buttock. We're not going to keep our feet together. We're going to immediately part our legs. So we're going to lift the top leg up. We're going to extend the knee. So the leg comes in front of your hips. Point the toe to bend the knee and drop that leg down so it brushes the opposite leg. So we come up, we kick forward, we point the toe to pull back, and we lower it down. Every time you lift that knee, go higher than your hip level. Don't drop it until your foot's returned. Now, where's the other leg going? Good question. I was just giving it one more look before I give it a go. So knees in front, so you end up extending right out onto you. Okay. If you've got room, that might be ridiculous. There we go. Okay, so having your leg come forward throws you off balance. You need to use your core to keep yourself stable. Don't let your hips roll, your pelvis roll. So engage your abs the whole time. Keep that leg high. And you're going to do 4 more like this. This is starting to, it's okay, we'll feel this. Yeah. How far back can you go? How far back are you going? Behind. We're not going to hide behind at all. We just lift, we kick forward. So that thigh never moves. Oh. It maintains that position. Extend. Point, pull back. Okay, last one. Leg extends out and holds. Everyone, turn your toes up a little bit more. Lift the leg as high as it can go. Pump it. Come on, lift it as high as it will go. Up, right up, higher than your shoulders. Turn the toes up more if you can. Come on, Tom, get the leg higher than the hips. 10, 9. I want to see legs forward. I'm seeing legs sliding back here. Bring them forward. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release it down. Come up onto your left elbow. If you find it easy at any point, I'll put another bag around your legs, yeah? Just let me know. Anthony.
What? I've already got 2. I can't
Yeah,
anymore.
Everybody can come into a side plank. So from side plank, you're coming up underneath this knee. Use your right hand to elevate the hips. Pull your hips forward so everything squares up and lift the arm up to the sky. So we're going to start here. What I want you to do is drop that arm under, rotate in the rotation spine, and then lift all the way back up. You may want to do it fully on the feet. If you do, take that top leg in front of the bottom leg and allow that movement and then that. Focus on the left side of your body. Squeeze your left butt cheek to elevate the hips a little bit more. And we're going to do 5 more. Now, see if you can squeeze that shoulder blade as you lift up. One more. Now, everyone come down. Bring yourself back down to the floor. Extend your legs, straight line. Lift the legs up together. Pull that top leg up. Point your toe. Give me some little circles. So if you need to drop the lower leg on the floor, please do so. Otherwise, just keep the tension running, but keeping it hovered. So your circles up, down and round. So you're not too fast in those circles. And I want you to squeeze your glutes as if you're putting your legs slightly behind. Take your circle in the other direction. Six more. Get the leg higher as you can. Now we come to our last one. We lower both feet down together. Keep the bottom leg where it is. And then let's get big elevation that top leg. Full range up and down. But you don't relax that leg. You keep it hovered and you lift straight back up. Now I don't want to see this happening. Ooh, that was quite exaggerated. Turn the toes down slightly, lift the heel and then work it. So it forces a little bit more than to keep the hips level. Big moves, come on, squeeze it up and down. 8 more. Don't turn your toes up, turn your toes down. And then we just finish off with those pulses at the top. Let's go, up, up, as high as you can go. Squeeze your glutes. 8, 7, 6, 5, higher, 3, 2, drop it down. And all you're going to do is turn onto the tummy. Don't worry about facing me, just roll it over. Keep the pressing going. Take a moment to let the legs relax. Find your breath. That expansion through the sides of your rib cage as you inhale, that exhalation, drawing everything down into the floor. So we have finished with our right buttock. So when you keep your upper body fairly relaxed, relaxing your forehead onto your hands, keep your left leg pinned to the ground. So make your left leg quite strong, firm into the floor. Lift the top leg without bending the knee. So lift the thigh off the floor. And then swing the leg out to the right, bring it back to the middle and tap it down. So what we're doing is lifting and then abducting back to the center, tap it down. Just back the length of the leg, point your toe, extend the knee, hip bones stay on the ground. 5 more. Last 2. One more. Now just put that leg back down to the floor. So now it's kind of had a little bit of an abduction warm up. Slide your elbows, sorry, underneath your shoulders. Lift yourself up onto your knees. Walk your elbows in so you're in a nice box position. Knees under hip. Take your body weight onto your left knee. Float your right knee to a hover and let's go. Straight up behind and down to a hover. Little hamstring curl. So we want to do extra squeeze into the glutes. So you want to try and get the knee level up in line with the hip. And then really squeeze the head in towards your bum. So the knee stays at 90 degrees the whole time. So you don't lengthen that knee at all. You're just really working into that hamstring and that buttock. Make sure your elbows are kind of, your hands are linked to make that triangular position. All right, 8 ball. Keep it, the pace going. We go up and down. Up and down. Same pace up, same pace down. Last 4. When you've done your last one, we keep that knee up in the sky, and then you're just going to extend and bend that leg with the right leg floating. So pull in and lengthen. Lengthen and bend. Lift it up a little bit more if you can. Get that knee higher. 6, 5, 4. Come on, get that leg up. 3, lovely. 2, one more. Hold it. Let's go. Squeeze it up and hold it. Legs back to the sky. Bend the knee, bend the knee, bend the knee all the way to the ceiling. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Let it go. Sit it back into a little child's pose. There's a lot. Push your heel into your right socket to release up. No, it's I'm doing that. I love that way. No, it doesn't quite get there, does it? I think you need longer hamstrings.
Or not your heels.
Or a bigger bum.
Or a bigger bum, yeah.
And just let your shoulders relax. Let's get front leg down smooth.
I was working on the bigger bum from drinking Guinness last night, as it was St. Patrick's Day.
A birthday.
Oh, happy birthday.
Yes, it's present.
And that's why you're going to London this afternoon.
There's always a celebration with St. Patrick's Day.
There is always something to do.
All right, guys, we're going to pull ourselves back down and we're going to turn onto our right side this time, so facing the other way. All the way down, knees are bent. Knees are bent to your kneecaps, kind of in front of your hip bones if you can. Nice straight line through the spine, and when you're ready, we lift the legs up, we kick the legs forward in front of our left hip, we bend the knee back, and we lower it down. So I want you to really think about pointing the toe before you fold that knee in and then lower it. So basically, the thighs stay in line the whole time. Having just as much trouble on this side. What are you doing on this side? I don't know. It doesn't want to do anything. All right? Although the leg doesn't stay straight. Yeah. You turn the leg forward and then you fold it back in, you hamstring out, and then you drop it down. You lift, lengthen, bend, and drop. That's good. You just want to have the urge to do something different, don't you? Something feels more natural. Don't worry if you do your way. You're still doing the exercise, just differently. So you've got 6 more of these to do. I want to see some more heights in these legs. But what I am seeing is height in the lower leg and the knee gets left behind. So you lift the height up through your outer thigh. So your knee lifts even higher than your ankles. Right, so your next one stays up in the air. You extend that leg forward, and then we bend and extend. That's what we did. You know what, did we? You look at me like I'm doing something wrong.
That would be that.
Come on, lengthen. Fold it in, knees higher. 6, 5, 4, 3, and then we add that little pulse at the end. So we do one more. And then up and down, just there. Come on, as high as you can go. Squeeze it. Higher than your hips. Toes up to the sky, heels down. 10, 9, go higher. 7, 6, 5, straighten the knee. 4, 3, 2, drop it down. It's worse on this side.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Okay, so we give it a little mini break. We come up onto our right elbow. Underneath that shoulder, use your left hand, to push up onto that outer knee and then draw your hips forward. Take your left arm up to the sky, squeeze that shoulder blade, and when you're ready, we roll the arm all the way underneath, lift your hips high and come all the way up. Option to do it on your feet with that top foot in front of the bottom leg. So your focus here is the right side of your waistline, the right butt cheek to keep that elevation. Your breath, you breathe in to reach, we breathe out to curl in under. 8 more. You want to get those hips a little bit higher, get that rotation a little bit more, get that squeeze up to the sky a little bit more. Last couple of reps. Big reach on that last one. And then lower yourself back down to the floor again, right back to where you were. This time your legs are straight. Okay, the legs hover together. And then we lift that top leg up, point the toes, and go into some circles. So your options, you can drop that bottom leg if you feel a bit wobbly. You can keep your left hand in front of you.
Mhm.
5, 4, 3, 2, take it the other way. We want to aim to get the leg higher than your hip level. Also, squeeze your glute to bring that leg behind. 6, 5, 4, keep those circles consistent. 3, 2, 1 more. And then lower the legs together. Keep that bottom leg on the ground. When you are ready, we do a massive lift up in the abduction. So leg as high as it can go, pop it back down, straight back up. Now this time the toes turn slightly down and the heels up. So slight medial rotation from the hips. Squeezing up, release. High as you can go. Try and use a little bit more power in those outer thighs. 8 more. Last 3, 2, and pulse to the top. Let's do it. Come on, lift, lift, lift as high as you can go. Breathe. 10, 9, 8, 7. Get the leg higher. 4, 3, 2, and relax. In your own time, roll over into your tummy. And just take a moment to relax. So let that left bucket just go. Right, your right leg, fix that down into the floor. Squeeze the belly, so you're trying to protect your lower back. Take the focus back into that left buttock. We lift the leg up. We take it out to the side, so abduction. We swing it back to the middle and we tap it back down. So we lift, we go out, to the center, we release. Five more. 3. And then release it down onto the floor. Bring your elbows underneath your shoulders. Lift your bottoms up onto your knees. Pull your knees underneath your hips. Find that nice neutral spine, so nice kind of comfortable position. Abs on. When you're ready, we pop with the left knee and we squeeze the heels to the bottom as we lift the knee up in line with the hip and back down. Hamstring curls. So imagine you're trying to come tuck, use your back of your upper calf to tuck the band in towards your hamstring so you get that full 90-degree angle in the knee. Then use that same position to swing that thigh up as high as it will go. If your elbows don't like it, come to your hands like you did, fine. 8 more. That's nice and easy, I like that.
Sounds like you're in a lift.
Last 2.
If I think you think of lift Pilates.
Hold the knee up. Hold it high. When you're ready, stretch the leg out long. Fold the heel back in. Keeping that elevation. Keep the tension. I'm seeing knees dropping down. Lift them up higher. Extend. Fold. 10. 9. Lift up more. 7. 6. 5. So you've got last 4. Then you hold that last one into a folded position. Knees are going, I'm seeing knees dropping, lift it up and toss it to the side. Point the toes up. Point the toes up to the ceiling. Lift those knees higher. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Release. Come into child's pose. Sit your buttock back into your left heel. Relax, body. Let shoulders, tension the shoulders go. Right, so we're going to do some planks on our hands. You don't like it in your hands, do it in your elbows, but it's good for wrist strength and shoulder strength. But you're going to do like plank jacks, but controlled plank jacks. They're not going to be both feet at a time, one at a time. So you're going to come up, the tension's on the band, lovely flat position through the spine, and I want you to just tap, come back in, tap, come back in, but all in the hip.
You're still facing away from you, are we allowed to look?
This is Dave facing away from me.
I'm freestyling, you said.
I don't understand where you further.
Stay away from me. But your bums are facing me.
Well,
Except for Auntie's just ruined the flow.
hang on.
Because what you're going to do is... So, stabilization of the shoulder is key here. Hips wobbling around. No. Don't do it. Stabilization. If you need to drop your knees, drop your knees. But I don't think any of you need to. Now, don't let your hips be too low. You will feel that in your lower back. Tuck the tailbones. 8. Wider. 7. Wider. 6. 5. 4, beautiful. 3, last 2. One more. And lower those knees to the floor. Bring your hands, slide them down by your feet, tuck yourself into a little ball. If you feel that in your wrist, let's have a little hip stretch where you can turn your arms to the back of your fingers and extend your arm. So I need this week, can't see this one. So guys, slide your fingers towards your knees, straighten your arms and put down into the back of your hand. You're leaning back with your hand. That stretch will get the wrist joint and potentially your forearm.
Ow.
Some people quite like it.
Yeah.
Benny liked it. I think.
She's secretly crying, that's why she face any other way.
Right, spin around to your bottoms and turn and face me. Please. Bring your bottom a little bit closer to your heels and then roll to the floor. Put a hug in from the knees if you wish. So earlier on we were doing a V shape. Let's go back to that V shape. So open the legs as wide as you wish. You might want to be a bit narrow, you might want to be a bit wider. Turn the toes out. And we're going to just work into the abs. Your arms are out to the side, your palms turning down. Drop one leg down. Lift it all the way back up, stop to the other side. So your opposite leg wants to follow, so you're stopping it. Now, you guys with the heavy bands, you might not be able to get those legs fully down towards the floor. Physically won't let you. So go as far as you can, try and keep your legs as dead straight as possible, using your tummy muscles, pull back up.
And pins back up rather than me having to do any work.
Does it?
I just relax my leg, it seems far back up.
Yeah, so it's the other leg that you've got to work on, the thigh. If you need to bend your knees, feel free to bend your knees and just do it as a leg extension forward and back in. I'm seeing legs coming together. Open them wider. Fabulous. Give me 8 more. Last 4. Last 2. When you've done that last one, the legs come up, take them wide, turn the toes out, get those Charlie Chaplin foot position, turn the kneecaps out, open the legs wide, pulse them again, like we did earlier. Options, keep them where they are, and push them away towards the floor. Feel abs are working harder. 10, 9, 8, 7. See those bellies. 4, 3, 2. Hug them in. Okay, we're going to pop those feet down to the ground when you're ready. Wide on your mat. Knees also wide. Arms down by your side. We lift up into bridge. Open the knees a little bit wider. Lovely smooth. Now, lower your hips towards the floor, keeping your rib cage high. So rather than the rolling motion, you stay up high and you just drop your bottom drop. Then you're going to push your left hip up towards the left side, sweeping down through the middle, swaying the hips and lifting up through the right side.
I think you're going to hold one of the gyrations and the left knee.
Did anybody understand that?
No,
So sway up to the right, big down, sway up. Make sense? Perfect. So Tom, take your feet and knees a bit wider if they will. There we go. So you keep the tension of the band the whole time. You just lift your right hip up as you sway to the right. Goes a little bit higher, but your left hip kind of dips down. So there's nothing square in your hips in this one. You just push through your feet, get that movement. It's really lovely mobility work. And give me 6 more. I'll stop and look then. Make sure my instructions have worked.
Okay.
Yes. Last 3. When you've done your last one, you sway into the middle. We lift equally up in the middle, open the knees and pump the knees wide. Now they should be much wider than they were earlier. So this should be harder. If they're not, slide your feet wider, open your knees wider, lift your hips higher, and give me 10 more outer thigh presses. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Roll it out. Let the knees pull together. We're going to finish off with some rotations before we come into some stretching. Arms are going out wide, palms are facing up. We lift the knees to tabletop like we did earlier. But you have now had the option to extend your knees. Now, we're going to rock our legs over towards the right. So the legs are parted. Pull the legs together. Open the legs out wide and roll back to the middle. All the way over to the left. You pause, squeeze them in, open them out, roll back to the middle. Now, this is actually an easier exercise with more resistance on your band because your legs happily come together again. So I want you to focus on a little bit more on range. By that, I mean rotating a little bit further with control. So your abs are taking it.
I feel like I should know this song.
It's a Beyonce song, isn't it?
Could be,
It's
yeah.
horrendous.
My voice has changed, hasn't it?
Right, guys, make sure your arms are wide, your palms are up, you're feeling that stretch across the shoulders. I want you to do one more over to the left, swing back into the middle. Everyone pause together, take a breath in, exhale, over to the right. Look forward towards me. You're going to close, open, 10 times on this side, using your tummy muscles. Left shoulder blades pin to the floor. Squeeze it. Lower the legs a little bit lower. Last 3, 2, 1. Swing to the middle. Pause in the middle. Drop your left leg down towards the floor. Pump your right leg on its own up there. Squeeze it. Squeeze it. Left leg hovered, if you can. Left leg off the floor. So your left leg is straight. That's it. And then pump it. That's it. Yeah. Come on, get that right leg up higher. 5, 4, 3. Cool, we're doing
1.
Lift the legs up. Drop your legs over to the left. Pause. Let's go. In and out. So, guys, when we do the center one, your right leg was up in the sky, your left leg was in a floating position, and you just pumped your right leg, keeping your left leg hovered. So this time, give me 4 more in these legs. We all float back to the middle. Drop your right leg to a hover. Hold. Pump your left thigh there, like that. Squeezing into that belly. Breathe. 10, 9, 8. Right leg down, left leg high. Last 4, 3, 2. Hug it in. Well, that was interesting.
Oof.
That last little exercise. Picking that up on the spot. No.
Quite hard, isn't it? Yeah.
25 years of experience. It's all in the head. The only thing I remember is Pilates. Everything else I don't. Take a little roll around. Remove your bands when you're ready. Oh, let the soles of the feet come together. Let that freedom occur through the exercise. Take a little rock side to side. I should have asked you if you're staying the whole hour. Are you staying?
Didn't get much chocolate, but
You
no,
got to leave.
no.
But maybe a stretch.
Okay, I'm probably going to go after this bit. But I actually have another favour to ask you. We're doing a thing, so I work for Nordic,
Yeah.
We're doing the body coach today, you know, like they do the move, how I move it. Did you just take one photo?
Wonderful.
Maybe
Sorry,
probably better.
Both of us or just you?
And I don't, unless you want to go on the body coach.
Whatever you like.
I don't know what I'm going to do. Give me a move.
Say something, yeah.
Not this one. Okay, maybe the slide one.
Yeah, good idea.
Is that all right?
Yeah, perfect. Now lift the top leg up, make it hard. Right, hey! Great. Perfect.
Thanks.
That would be practice, I would say that one. Okay, guys, grab your band and then put your left foot inside that band, so in the hooter band, and then stretch your left leg to the side. Your right leg can stay out to the side if you wish, or you can extend it down your mat.
I'll just do a couple of
Do
steps.
a couple of hamstring stretches, yeah. In fact, I suggest you stretch your glutes if you have to leave.
Okay.
So once you've done those hamstring stretches, and you can do that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, that will get, you've done quite a lot of outer thigh work. Ooh. Take the legs slightly out to the left, pull the toes towards your left shoulder. So if you're in this butterfly position, you get a little bit more balance. So we don't take the leg too wide, you want to put it more towards you. And then begin to move the leg back to center, feed it to your right hand, open your left arm back out, and then continue to come over into a rotation. Don't drop the foot all the way to the floor, keep it in line with your hips and pull the toes up towards your right shoulder. Get the knee as straight as you possibly can. Thank you for coming. Thank you. Nice to meet you. Come back again if you want.
Yeah, I will do.
Every week it's something completely different.
Is it?
We do weight, we do upper body, we do no equipment, we do.
Ball.
You just have to ignore Anthony because Anthony talks about all kinds of things usually. Well behaved today. Okay, guys, roll yourself back from centre. Take your right foot up with that band, and then drop your left leg over to like either out that whatever it's called. What is that called?
Like,
So.
Back leg, flat.
limbo.
That left knee can be turned out to the side or straight down the mat, up to you, and then pull that right foot towards you. Straighten the knee. Okay, move it out to the right, towards your right shoulder, let it open. It's a very loud clicking noise, isn't it?
My left knee.
Could be any part of the body. And then bring it all the way up and carefully over to the left. Opening your right arm out, shoulder to the floor. Bend the knee, toes towards your left shoulder. Straighten the knee as much as it will go. Is that as far as you're rolling over, Anthony?
Yes.
Come on, get that leg lower.
Yeah, but shoulders off the up.
Go on, you can do it. Okay, roll yourself back to the middle. Release the band. Left ankle over right knee. Let's stretch the buttock. Catch the right thigh. Head down, shoulders down. Breathe into this stretch. You might want to catch your shin. Try and push your bum a little bit closer to the ground and pull your shoulders closer. Oh, excuse me.
I don't know if I was here last week, but that was a bit easier than them with the band.
Was it?
Mm.
Good.
But I wasn't, yeah. Just the same.
Or you felt like it was, you were moving more?
I just didn't sort of get the disco leg or any of the other legs sometimes I normally have to doing.
Okay, well, we're going to go that as a good thing rather than a bad
Yeah,
thing.
yeah.
What those over?
I was here, I went really.
Did you? Why?
Oh, the
Oh,
American,
you were in earlier, weren't you? I
the
saw your
American
face.
blocks have gone earlier, so my 2 o'clock meetings and now 1 o'clock meetings.
I saw you at about 11:15.
Yeah.
Half 11
I
in
went,
here.
yeah, 11:30 I went for a run.
Oh, but yeah.
I was gonna say you're late if you're on the meeting, because it's 1:10.
Yeah, but I haven't got one today.
Um,
So my 3 o'clock's now at 2 o'clock, which is good. Oh, o'clock's not 4 anymore, so back to mine.
Oh, yeah, a couple of weeks. Was it's better in at least John's an hour. Oh, yeah, an hour, but closer in.
Close.
Very good, right. Straighten your legs out, take a lovely deep stretch up, and then come forward and take a relaxing hamstring stretch. So that, by that, I just mean let your arms just drop, let your head drop, head drop. Just do a nice little back stretch whilst we're here. So take your feet together, keep quite a wide distance. Slide your right arm under your right calf, left arm under your left calf, hands to the floor. Pin your forearms down and pull your spine behind, like you're curling your spine away. Nice little like shoulder opener. Slide your hands onto the legs and just do the opposite. Pull up. Shoulder blade together and chest high. Left hand to the base of the spine, right hand over the knee, lift up, and just do a gentle rotation out towards that shoulder. This way. Lift up tall first, and then rotate. Roll yourself back to the middle. Get into more comfortable position. Legs up tall, arms open. We lift. We give ourselves a big overhead clap. A little bow. And ta-da! Thanks, guys.